Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be stuffing my second paycheck for the month of January. Before we get started with the stuffing, I did want to do a little bit of rearranging of a few things here in my Solo Dolo binder here. So first thing here, I added a month ahead envelope to hold the month ahead for my new apartment for the month of March, because that is high priority to me. I decided to move that ahead, and in doing so, we'll be bumping emergency fund low priority here, or to the back of the binder, if you will. Number one, because I'm already doing a savings challenge for emergency fund, so I didn't see the point in doing a savings challenge that's to fund emergency fund, and also cash stuffing emergency fund. Like it kind of cancels each other out, in my opinion. So I could be using those funds to go to other things and get those goals met and out of the way. So with that being said, we're going to move emergency fund to the back of the binder. It has 105, 100 in a savings account at a credit union far away, not my main bank. So I keep the money there, but to represent it, I have it here. And the $5 we're going to move to the side. We're going to set emergency fund aside. So I decided to keep it in my savings account at the bank far away. So we're just going to put in the $100 from emergency fund, and it's in savings, so we'll just keep it in savings and until we allocate it a different way. We're going to put the $5 in our March rent month ahead for when I move to my new apartment. So let's go ahead and put this in the back until we're ready for her again. And we're gonna pull these out. So as you can see here, the only envelope that has money in it is the March rent envelope. The money we counted on our last video, on my first video, I deposited the $2,013 for movers was deposited, and the $1186 for move-in February rent was deposited. So I'm going to trash these because these are all done, taken care of, goals met, and it's either been paid or deposited, getting ready to be paid. So I'm gonna trash those envelopes. Thank you so much for your service. We appreciate you. I'm gonna keep this here in my binder because just to remind me that I still have about $100 in the bank for this fund. I'm still in the process of packing things up and moving things around in my apartment. So I don't want to reallocate this money just yet. As I said before in my prior video, if I don't spend all the money in this one, it's just going to be used as a buffer. At this point, I don't believe I need it for anything else, so I just keep it there to remind me what that money is from in my bank account. So it's just going to stay there, and we're going to pull the money out from March rent paper envelope and add it to our new zippy envelope. We'll also be stuffing this envelope today. Let's set that over here. Let's add the $5 here. All right, now let's get to, now that we have everything rearranged and as it should be, I believe. Yes, yeah, all right, as it should be. Let's count out what we'll be stuffing today. So today we'll be stuffing a total of $935. Look at this old $100 bill. I was hesitant, very hesitant to take this from the bank, but because it's so old, it just made me nervous. Like, look how far we've come. USA and our currency. That's nuts. Look at that. Look at the difference. Definitely prefer the blue face to this because this is so boring. Anyway, we'll be stuffing a total of $935, so we'll count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 in large bills. 1, 2, Lord, 1, 2. 50, 100, 50, $200 in 50s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 60, $160 in 20s. Let's space these out a little bit. So I'm gonna grab them. All right, in 10s we have 10, 20, $30 in 10s. And in 5s we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $30 in 5s. And for 1s we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 in 1s. That one was atrocious. I can't believe they gave, what was it? What is going on? Really? A little ugly dollar bill. But it's still money, it's still spent, so. All right, that is $935 we have to stuff today. So let's go back to our binder. And for month ahead, this week is going to be getting $400. So 1, 2, 3, 400. My goal for, I don't know if y'all can see, I'm gonna pull out the budget sheet, or yeah, the budget tracker. You can read that. Let's see. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, the goal for month ahead March rent is $1,900. Again, that is not my rent. That is rent, some monthly service charges, and just some cushion for me that you know, I feel like I would need in the bank as it pertains to my rent buffer, if you would like to call it that. The goal being $1,900. I gave myself the deadline of February the 2nd to have this money saved, stuffed, ready to go, so that when I move into my new apartment next month, I already have the following month's rent. And that just gives me peace of mind and security, and gives me the space to break down my rent throughout the month as I'm paid throughout the month, and cash stuff and save for other things. I am currently doing another challenge, savings challenge, apart from the savings challenge for my emergency funds, in order to bring myself to be a full month ahead on my expenses, and that includes a month's rent. So eventually, once I complete that challenge, I'll be a month ahead on my expenses and 2 months ahead on rent. So with that being said, we should have $1,217 in month ahead. So let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 50, 1,000, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000, 180, 90, 1,200, 10, 15, 16, 17. All right, 12, 17 for March rent. And we are about 19, 12, 17, $680 away. Yeah, about 600. Sorry, y'all. I ran out of storage on my phone. I'm clearly gonna need to get a camera soon. So, yes, I have $1,217 in our March rent month ahead. Now, savings is going to get $29. And remember, we moved the $100 over from emergency fund over to savings. So 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 plus the 200 we have makes for $229 in savings. All right, car maintenance is going to get $45. So 20, 40, 5, 20, 45. All right, car maintenance has 2, 4, 60, 70, 75, 80. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80. Yeah, $80. Car maintenance. I'm going to need to get a diagnostic soon before I get on the road for my move. So we'll be beefing that up a little bit more. All right, annual fees is going to get $51. 50. Hope I'm pulling the right denominations. I'll figure it out later. All right, so 51, 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. $120. Let's see. 70, yeah, 120 in annual fees. One thing about me, $50 is money, but I can't stand counting 50s. I just, anyway. I do have an annual fee coming up, so I will be taking out of here in the next couple of months, but until then, we're probably gonna have to beef this one up as well. All right, so for health and medical, it's gonna get $5. My women's wellness checkup is coming next month, end of next month, so I won't have to pay for it, but there may be some extra things I want to do that I like to do. Ladies, get your checkups done, get everything checked out, you know what I mean? If you're active, you know what I mean? What's free is free, but go the extra mile for your health. It's worth it. So with that being said, health has $20, $30, $35, $40. And that is it for our stuffing. So again, the reason for the limited amount of sinking funds is because I want to hit certain goals with my sinking funds currently, and I want to concentrate on them because they're the most important to me, all these categories here. as it stands right now. If I change my mind later, I change my mind. But as it stands right now, these are important to me. So until I reach certain goals, I don't want to add another another envelope. I want to focus all my attention on certain things that are very, very important to me as it stands now. And if I change my mind, like I changed my mind with emergency funds, then I'll change my mind. But as it stands now, these are important to me, and the little extra disposable income I have weekly as with my current working situation stands. Like this is what we're going to be doing. So, all right, we're going to move on to savings challenge. So, 52-week challenge, and as I stated in my prior video, the 52-week challenge is going to be funding. I'm going to allocate the money that I save for the 52-week challenge to emergency funds. And again, this is a variation of a 52-week challenge. As you can see, it is in increments of $5, $5 to $100, and then it starts over. And at the end of this challenge, we should have $2,490. I added a bonus of $10 to make it an even $2,500 to be allocated to emergency funds. I said my first goal was to hit 1,000. So once I hit 1,000, of course the next is to do 3 months. But if I hit 1,000 emergency funds, I'll feel great. Then I want to focus on general savings and regular month ahead before I go on to the 3 months and 6 months. Or I'm sorry, 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months of monthly expenses for emergency fund. I am ahead on the 52-week challenge, so I want to keep that up. Looks like we have for this paycheck for January 13th will be 15 and 20. So 20, total of $35. So add that in. Anyway, 20, 30, 40, 45, $50 in our 52-week challenge. I am on track. I'm gonna mark this. I am on track to have this challenge. I'm already done with this. So let me zip this up to give myself room. Have my challenge completed. I'm on track to have this challenge completed. I think I counted by November, maybe earlier. I may have a bonus coming up in end of March, so I'll be throwing a lot of money into both of my savings challenges. So I'll be on track to finish this one pretty early, and I'm happy about that. All right, and next we have the 100 envelope challenge. So I started back in December. My deadline, which is a flexible deadline, is March 31st, the end of March. I'm on track to meet that deadline, I believe. Let's hope. I'm going to give myself wiggle room because 100 envelope challenge is not a joke. It is not a joke. So if you've done it, then you know what I mean. It's no joke. So anyway, these are the numbers we'll be stuffing today. All of my envelopes that are 90 to 100 are going to be stuffed with $100 bills. So I'm overstuffing all of those with the exception, of course, of 100. So 97 is going to get this old $100 bill. want to mark it out. As I get better with YouTube, I promise y'all better production and more creativity with the colors and, you know, everything else. But as it stands now, it gets the job done, so we're good. All right, and next we have 88, 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. So let me count that out. 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. I thought about doing this challenges with no $1 bill. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought about doing this challenge with no $1 bills. So all denominations. Well, that explains itself. No $1 bills. So if it's an envelope with a 1 on it, you put a 5. 2, you put a 5. Of course, 5, you put a 5. But basically, no $1 bills at all. And if anything, it's great for overstuffing, which you'll get a little bit more than what the challenge is supposed to yield you. But also, it saves you the headache of counting an absorbent amount of singles at the end of the challenge. So maybe next time I do it, because I do want to do this again for the year of this year, 2023. I don't know when. Maybe toward the end of the year. Excuse me, but I do want to do it, and I do want to do it with that method of no $1 bills. So only stuffing no singles and replacing the singles with $5 bills. Next envelope we're stuffing will be for $80. So that's 2, 4. Oh, no. 50, 70, 80. Lord, people just write all over money like that? My goodness. $50, $60, $70, $80. I'm interested to know, like, when y'all did this challenge, if you've done it before, or if you haven't done it before, you're currently doing it, what were some extra things you did to free up money in your budget to help you complete the challenge if you did complete it? And if you didn't, when you stopped, did you just pause it, or did you just completely stop? And what did you end up allocating that money to? Regardless if you finished the challenge or not, what did you end up allocating this money to? I plan on allocating this money to, next envelope is going to be $59. I plan on allocating this money to my month ahead, numero uno. Majority of the money is going to month ahead. And a little bit after that will be debt. Maybe I'll kick about $400 or $500 to a little bit of debt I have. And shopping is going to be last but not least. I don't care if I can only save out of this challenge, set aside rather, $100 for me to go shopping. Like, I feel like if you work this hard to complete this challenge is no joke. You should treat and reward yourself. So you are owed a little splurging. I don't care if it's $50, I don't care if it's $100. If you're able to do the whole challenge for the whole $5,050, if you were disciplined enough to set this money aside, whatever you decide to do with it, please put a little bit aside. I don't care if it's $50 again or $100. Go splurge. Go do something really nice and frivolous for yourself, because you definitely deserve it. This challenge is no joke. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So yeah, I plan on, after you take care of your responsibilities, you're definitely owed a little bit of some fun. So I was talking with my dad not too long ago, maybe it was yesterday or the day before, and he definitely preached that to me. Like, we're being responsible adults, but just remember to enjoy life and have a little bit of fun. I just realized I haven't been coloring this in, but I'll do that at the end here. So next envelope is going to be $22. 2021-22. Because if you don't reward yourself, you're gonna end up bitter. All the hard work you do, you have to blow some steam off, enjoy life. I don't care what it is, whether it's a shopping spree of any sort or giving yourself the peace of mind of being a month ahead on your bills, whatever it is. Find a way to reward yourself or find joy. Because in all of this, being responsible and responsible adult, covering your bills, etc., you don't want to get stuck in a rut. You don't want to get, come depressed or, unhappy with life. So, or bitter with life. So definitely find a way in all that we do with budgeting and cash stuff. And we got to find a way to enjoy the rewards of being disciplined. And the last envelope is going to get $21. So I'm going to color these in. So I think I only colored one in while I was running my mouth with y'all. So 21, 22. Toward the end of this month, I definitely want to focus. Toward the end of this month and moving into next month, I definitely want to focus my attention on these last two rows. I actually think I'm going to focus my attention from the bottom up moving forward. So come, toward the end of this challenge, I'm not feeling so much pressure or sweating trying to, fill in these bigger envelopes. So I'll be filling in the smaller amounts and knocking it out and getting it done. It's 59. Definitely want to fix 8. I believe this at the end of the month I'll have my next paycheck. I think I'll actually be able to be done with my savings for month ahead March rent, and that'll free up a lot of extra money that I'll be able to put into these savings challenges and put into my sinking fund. So I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'll be able to buy a camera too, because crazy. Okay, so that is it. All right, we got through it. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Again, as I get better with YouTube, production is definitely going to get better. What else? Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Quintessential YouTuber rules there. But I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all next week. Bye-bye.